I got an old VCR, half a box of tapes. It's dark out, and I'm wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Hi, I'm Kevin Staab, and welcome to another episode of
VHS Vault.
As usual, I'm going to be showing you some more old 80s stuff that I've dug up. And with us today, we have special guests.
Tony Hawk, former professional 80s skater and sometime freestyler, and also Greg Smith,
Pleasure to be here. Hello to all the billions of freestyle skateboard fans out there.
former professional freestyle skater, Greg Smith. He knows all the trick names.
I'll try to remember.
So here's a tape I got from 1983. Let's check this one out.
1983 Del Mar Skate Ranch Spring Nationals.
This is a big upset.
Wow. Looks like a Rodney. Oh, look at that. Now, what would you call that these days? That would be a nollie, big spin, full big spin, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Bigger spin? Nollie bigger spin.
It'll always be a helipop to me.
I know, I say that too. I told people nollie 360 is a helipop, and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's a much better name.
It's just like kickflip is not kickflip, it's ollie flip.
Ollie flip.
That was rough. Took me a long time to learn that trick.
That one right there?
Yeah. I would destroy my knuckles because the bolts would dig into my middle knuckle.
Oh, yeah.
Look at how like Ronnie's just in his own world in practice.
Always.
So precise, and
Yeah.
like no one is even there. Boom.
Those are surprisingly easy.
And what is that? What is that called?
That was easy?
Yeah, it's a 50-50 Casper 360 flip. And surprisingly, they're just super easy to do. That was one I surprisingly was though.
Now was that the first type of impossible ever done right there?
Yeah, absolutely. That was the original static flip, and then Rodney evolved into rolling forward. Under flips, kind of.
Wow.
Those are deceptively smooth looking too, so they're surprisingly easy also.
So what is that? Fakey spacewalk?
Yeah, fakey spacewalk. You just get this torque going backward where you can actually coast for a second.
Wow. Look at him just creating modern street skating right there.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing how much this evolved to street skating. That was a 1.5 flip out, so like a reverse flip, 1.5 back to board.
And so this is just him like going over his line, right?
Exactly.
Just kind of, he's doing his whole routine as if no one's around.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he's gonna do. Kevin Harris right there in the foreground. Look at that. Was that 540 shove
I
it?
think that was 720.
There's another nollie.
He goes through his run twice. I've
spin?
seen this video before. I studied this quite often,
run
actually.
twice.
Yeah, at least twice. Always had to look up. A lot of people did that. I copied that from him. Sorry. It's just interesting to be able to look someplace. And, yeah.
I love how everyone else instinctively gets out of his way too.
Right.
There it is. Holly Pop.
Is that Tony?
Magnuson.
Tony Magnuson.
Yeah. Kevin Harris
Kevin
in the
Harris.
foreground.
Yep.
T Mag over there in the hat.
We need
I think
that
he still
hat.
wears that same hat.
Is it a pith helmet? Quality.
And was that rail to rail?
Yeah, forward rail to rail. I used to call those soda pops. I don't know what the real name was, but it's a rail to 50-50. And it's weird because you push on the nose, but you end up on the tail. Interesting physics in that one.
No, that's the original
Who's that guy?
kickflip, right?
Is that T?
Yeah.
Nice. I remember. Okay, I have a story that.
Oh, that's me in the background right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Look at me.
I'm
trying to figure out how to ride two boards.
I remember Stacy coming up to me
Look
after
at
you hit
that.
your shin, and he was like, "I just don't want him to get hurt before vert, man, because you hadn't done vert yet."
Wow. You could tell I was really into freestyle right then.
Yeah.
Nice shorts too.
Sweet.
Wow, there you go. That was Rodney. Now that competition was the first time Rodney lost a professional
That's
competition, right?
I think first and only time. He was
And-
really, really torn up about it.
Did he falter? Is that why, or it's because Pear like brought something else out?
I'm pretty sure he has at least one fall in that run, and Pear just nailed it. And Pear and he always had such different styles too. Like they were
Yeah.
probably the two most unique. I mean, Kevin Harris obviously was smooth and flowing, but that I always admired the Rodney and Pear for that because they were such a unique set of even trick set, different
Right.
style, different trick sets.
I remember Pear did he did like a truck handstand.
Right. That
And
was
that
hardcore.
that was his big new move, and I remember seeing him practice it behind the bathrooms before the event, so
really?
no one else would see it. Yeah,
Nice.
like he wanted to make sure he had a dial, but he didn't want to show it to anyone else.
Yeah, no, that was huge. That was a huge rough trick.
Was first pro contest Oasis then?
His
Against
first pro
Rocco?
contest, Oasis, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he skated to Talking Head Psycho Killer.
Skateboarder magazine, right?
Yeah.
Good times. Yeah, thanks. I had no idea what he was doing at that time.
Hey, this is Kevin Staab, and I'd just like to thank you for joining me today for another episode of
VHS Vault.
I'd also like to thank my special guests, Tony Hawk and Greg Smith. And don't forget to look for all of us in other episodes. Thank you.
Yeah.